Hey. Guys, usiku uwe mrefu vipi? Usiku uwe mrefu aje? Lazima itapambazuka. Nawaambia, the truth imeanza kuchomoka sasa. I don't know William Ruto ataambia nini wa Kenya. I don't know atasema nini. Dunia isha realize venye alikuwa ameplan. Unajua Oburu Odinga sio mtu, unajua mambo yakikufika kwa koo lazima utatambua. Mambo yakifika kwa koo lazima utatambua. Even ile kifo ya Albert Ojwang, unaona guys, wakati ambapo huyu police officer alishikwa kaekwa ndani, wakasema yeye ndo suspect, ilimgharimu atambue Samson Talam. Na Samson Talam pia akaamua kutambua Lagat, ndo alimpatia orders. Now, Oburu Odinga hawangezika Raila Odinga bila kutambua ni nini kiliua huyu Raila Odinga, ama walikuwa wameplani aje, ama William Ruto pia alihusika vipi? Unajua guys, tumekuwa tukiuliza maswali. Je, William Ruto anajua Raila Odinga ni msiki? Wengi kwenye comment section wanasema kwamba no, Raila Odinga sio msiki. William Ruto angetuambia. William Ruto ni rais, lazima angetuambia. William Ruto ameattend meeting mingi zaidi. Meetings ameattend mingi. Mount Kenya, wapi? Na Raila Odinga alikuwa msiki. Basi, venye walikuwa nasema Raila Odinga alikuwa msiki. Juu mmekataa pia Raila Odinga kufa kitambo. Na ndo mtaamini, niliwaambia Raila Odinga alikufa kitambo. Oburu Odinga amespill the beans. Kwamba William Ruto ndo alisaidia Raila Odinga transport from Kenya to India. Hii ni siri guys. Hii ni siri kubwa ambayo Wakenya walikuwa wanangojea kusikia. Hii ni siri bana. Nawaambia, hii ni one term. Hakuna kitu na kuficha, ni one term. Ni one term. Ensure me like video na nasema thanks for your great support. Nyinyi ni watu wa nguvu zaidi.
His mouth, those were the one on in his mouth was in Kisumu when we were playing at the place where Ofafa Memorial Hall is now placed, and we were playing and jumping over mango trees, and Raila fell down and I had to carry him on my back, and other people were laughing at me that Oburu was crying. I know Raila, wewe umeumia, Raila angeumia, but there it was, and the other one was in Germany. He met that accident, but he was a very brave man. I tell you, one day, when 1982, when there was an attempted coup, and my brother was arrested and charged with treason, I tell you, that was another very, very sad moment for us. I went to see my brother at committee prisons, and when he was in the black uniform, which is only for people who are in the death row, and I saw him in that uniform and I cried. He was laughing and telling me, this is nothing, all this will go. I told him, how will it go and you are on the death row? I was really shaken when I saw him in that type of uniform. But Raila was so brave when he was fighting for justice. He braved it and he never feared anything. Even if he saw police throwing tear gas and doing whatever, Raila would face it. He would face it head on. He would not go back. Even when some of us were so scared, Raila would go ahead and continue. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank these people. First, I would like to thank His Excellency the President, who has stood with us right from the time I told him that Raila was sick. We were with him and Raila, we sat down and we organized and he agreed. And he is the one who organized the transport which flew Raila to India for treatment. I also want to tell you that the president kept a vigil and he always checked on Raila to know what was happening with him. The day Raila died, I first of all called him and told him he was in a very critical condition. I was told by my sister, Akinyi, that Adhiambo had called from India. So I called Adhiambo, and then within no time, Akinyi told me again that Adhiambo called and Akinyi was wailing. I called the president again and informed him, and he was very sad. But he organized everything. All this arrangement would have been too heavy for the family. I don't know whether I would have not collapsed if this was placed on my shoulder to take care of this big crowd here. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. I also want to thank the chairman of the National Funeral Committee, Professor Kithure Kindiki, who tirelessly worked and made sure that everything was organized and well arranged as it is now. I also want to thank the security. The security which did this, the army, all the armed forces, all these are under instructions of the president. Thank you again for all that you did to us. I also want to take this opportunity to thank Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, who led a team to collect the body of my brother Raila from India back here home, and he was accompanied by the ministers on Murkomen. Thank you very much, everybody who was in India to bring the body of Raila home. You did well. My special thanks go to Dr. David Olunya, who is a personal doctor of my brother, and he has been with him all through. He went to India, but he has been with him even earlier than that. They were together in Dubai. They were together at Nairobi Hospital. So thank you, David. Thank you for everything that you did. I also want to thank Ogeta. Ogeta is our relative, Enyake Waka. He is the one who was taking care of Jacom up to the last moment when Jacom took his last breath. I also want to thank Jeff Oyer. I want to thank Winnie, particularly Winnie, the niece. Winnie is a very brave lady. She was there with Jacom when there was a session in Arusha where they were supposed to go for a session. I asked her, Winnie, are you not going? She told me, then she just pointed at the father and said, him. I'm not going because of him. I have to be with him. And that is before Raila went to India. And she was there from that date. She took care of her father, and she was very, very, I think she was very caring. She did everything that is humanly possible to do. Thank you, Winnie, for everything. And my sister, Ruth Adhiambo, who also bought a ticket and went to see Raila. She sought her own visa, and she went there, and she was with him up to the last minute. Thank you, my sister. Thank you very much. I also want to thank Okech Sala from Migori, who was very close to Raila. He had arranged all the tickets, and he was with Raila all through. Okech Sala, thank you very much. I want to thank the National Assembly, Speaker, the members who also organized and went to collect Raila'S body, Aaron Cheriot and Junet, Honorable Junet, though he did not go, but the majority leader in the National Assembly. And I also want to thank all the visitors who have come. And Your Excellency, the security which has been taking care of Raila. I would like to plead with you. They have done a great job. They have kept vigil and they have been there for him all through. So, Your Excellency, please give them promotion 1 grade. Just 1 grade won't be too much. So, with those very many words, I would like to now say bye-bye to my brother, bye-bye my best friend, bye-bye my confidant, bye-bye my everything, my advisor. And I would want to ask God the Almighty to put your soul in peace, and please greet for us our people who went before you, my mother, Mary Odinga, my father, Jaramogi, who went before us, and all our siblings who are there, and all the great leaders who are your friends, like Julius Nyerere. Greet them all for us. Thank you. May God take care of you, because you are a good man. You are a good man and a truthful man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, I want to take this opportunity to call the spouse of Raila Amolo Odinga. She became more or less a widow when Raila was detained. At that time, Raila was only 37 years old. And this lady was younger than that. And some of you are so hot, you could not have. Now, as you come, I forgot to introduce my spouses. Dr. Ann Oburu, where are you? Dr. Ann.